All right, for dinner today, we're gonna try this thing here. Starting off with a good breakfast. BB's working with 4 monarch caterpillars that we found. Good morning, everybody. Ooh, those are coming in good. They're getting bigger, but they're gonna take months. But the surprise is we have another one coming up right there. It's hard to see, but it looks like a corn stalk. This will be the first year we'll have 2 bananas, and these banana trees are from Mexico and Argentina. They're like Florida known bananas. That's the dwarf banana tree, that's different. But those big tall banana trees, that's the Florida that, you know, maybe back in the 1800s, 17, when they were brought here. But those are from Argentina, Mexico. Ooh, sorry, bird. Just checking over the garden. These look like we're gonna get a bunch of lemons, hopefully. That's what they look like. And the lilies. Well, good morning, everybody. Gonna cut the grass today. But before I do that, I gotta pick up some stuff from the yard. If you ain't doing nothing, get out here, guys, and do something. Let's see, there was a big tomato. It was growing real good. Hopefully that freaking squirrel. Yep, there she is, right there. Might be our first tomato. First tomato. If the squirrels don't get us. Let's get this morning started. Yeah, nobody wants those, so we're just gonna chuck those in the garbage. I gotta pick up my hose. But since the last time I've cut, not too many days ago, this grass has grown because it's been raining. All right, hose picked up. Like I normally say, this grass is a little bit wet. It's not gonna dry up anytime soon. Probably by the afternoon, and I'm not gonna wait till then, but I am gonna get it going. I think my mother planted some gandulas. I gotta get this fence up over here. I think she put gandula trees here. That's what it looks like when you're getting ready to get a banana. It looks like a corn stalk. Now this is a lemon tree, and then she's got a bunch of orange trees, and you can see they're starting to grow lemons and oranges. I know a lot of people that move to Florida. That's the main thing. I think that's I want to say a peach tree or something. No, not a peach, I'm sorry. I can't remember what that one is. But I know a lot of people, when they move to Florida, they want to start. That's the first thing you do. It's the first thing I did when I came here. Everyone always plants an orange tree. And she's got a pineapple growing there. But yeah, that one is a peach tree. But all the blooms, the wind and everything didn't produce nothing. Now that's potatoes that she grows. And so far, this one's coming along, the avocado. And the other one, she's over there dangling. Right there. I can't even see it, get it in. Yeah, there it is right there. That's the avocado. I want you to put the screen on it because the lid was warped and it wouldn't seal it. All right, time to do my chores. All that is garbage. This thing here is coming handy, this little wagon. Grass is looking good, no chunky chunks. 2-inch cut. It grew pretty fast. Depending on the rain, I'll keep it anywhere between 2 and 2.5. But look at that. Pure, clean, even though the grass was wet this morning. No chunks, no pieces of grass or anything. Just straight, looking good. That's the table I got from Costco's. It has even a handle here. Didn't even notice that. It has a handle to carry it. The other table over here was not meant for outdoor. It's meant just for camping in and out. So I'm gonna set this up real quick. What I like about it already is that this clip is to bring the legs out. Well, not this part, but you squeeze that clip and you can pull this right here. Then you got 3 things, and 4 feet would be right there. And it folds out and it locks. This is a hell of a lot sturdier and weatherproof than that other one. And that's the one we got from Costco's. And it's up to my belly button. That's up to my belly. And look at that, it's perfect height. Too. Perfect height. Perfect size. I seen this at Walmart, but I didn't get it. But I think it was cheaper or the same price in Costco's, but yeah, it's different sizes. But yeah, I like that. Yeah, that's perfect. And that can take the beating and everything down, easy to put away for hurricane season. This other table we're gonna put over there. Gonna go walk around and sprinkle some of my ant medicine on any mounds that I found and stuff. Got it. Alrighty. Empty out my water bucket thing that I collect water with. Dumped it there. It's coming along. Now I'm gonna sweep the lawnmower, get her back. Put the table there. It fits perfectly. It's got cover. It's just that this vinyl is starting to come up. This is just not meant for, I mean, it's a camper trailer, but it's not meant for the weather. It's meant just to be put in and out just when you go camping. BB will put her flowers there when she starts doing her seeding. So that'll be perfect there. And that dude is freaking big. He's been living in this water thing. Son of a gun. All right, now I'm gonna try to attempt to put that wire around that little fencing around the gondola area there real quick. Alrighty, I'm just gonna leave it like that. That took me like 10-15 minutes just to unwind it, and I'm starting to get frustrated. If you want to know where BB's at, she's inside getting her business thing going, signing up for all these insurance stuff there. So I figure I'll get some of this stuff done, but nah, that thing there is getting to me mentally, and I don't want to have the day. It's early to start this day off getting aggravated. Something like that I'm doing for my parents. It's all wounded up and tangled, and it'll drive you nuts. Guys, don't let, if you start get frustrating, that could take 2 weeks just to do something as simple as that, but I don't have the mental capacity right now. I mean, I just finished cutting grass. I just finished doing the tables. Walked around, did all the ant thing. I was going to use that little spray pump, and I'm probably going to spray the weeds that are there with the little pump that I have. But I mean, get out and do something, but if it's mentally messing you up, don't, like, just let it go. It'll still be. I will say this much: when I first opened up this thing here, it was cool. It's still cool now. So this does hold some coolness, but it's like 9:30. I think I opened this up at 7:30. But I will say one thing, these things here, no matter what state you go to, they are illegal to turn into tiny homes. And what I've learned was because of the frame on the bottom. The frame on the bottom of these is not made for living down there. That's why it's illegal. The rest of this is legal to live in, but because of the thing on the bottom is what makes it illegal to make these into tiny homes, because the structure, I guess, is not as strong. I don't have to weed eat. I'm definitely not going to do like I did in the last video where I weed eat 2 houses in one day, definitely. But I have at least another, I'm going to have at least a good 2 weeks before I have to weed eat again. And like I said, that there, it's someone else's project, and it's frustrating. I got a lot I was doing here. I still got the bottle spray, but when you have a lot that you're doing, don't take it all at once. If you feel yourself getting frustrated, let it go. Just let it go. It's not worth it. It is not worth to get frustrated, but this is the final touch. And then BB's gonna cook later. Everybody's out cutting the grass. Everybody. Yep. Like I said, I kept this one here because this is gonna be good just for the back patio and the front patio. When I do the rest of the house, then I'll use the big one. Another thing of advice in Florida, when you have a hose and you see how this hits the sun, make sure you release the water pressure from the hose. Because what happens is this gets hot, the water will get hot, and your hose can burst, and the first minute of watering is going to be hot water. Doesn't matter what time of the day it is, the first part, whatever that all filled up with water, is going to be hot water, and it'll kill your plants. So, like I said, just remember that. See, I'm going to do that. I'm going to shut this down. And then I'm going to open this up so all that water just completely drains out. So that way, when I open that up, there's not hot water in there. Because like I said, when it's 100 degrees, that water can get so hot it'll expand and it'll ruin your hoses. Here's a prime example. I guess we left the water in the hose. That feels like boiling water. Like if you literally had a pot of boiling water is in here. But that's going on the weed, so I don't care. But just remember, guys, release any water on them hoses. And something like this patio, so you got some weeds, this will be good enough to do this whole patio here. So let me start killing these suckers. Come on, die. Die. We don't need you. I don't know, the wind is acting weird. There is something. The clouds are looking weird. Yep. The rainy season is upon us. Now if it just hit here. If it just hits here. Yep, and they're growing. They're getting bigger and bigger. I think that's 4 caterpillars we got. All right, for dinner today, we're gonna try this thing here. She's gonna make that in the oven. I'm gonna have 2 eggs, and we're gonna make a steak with the avocado. This time I'm gonna use the green adobo lid. It's got cumin. It's almost the same thing. It's just that right here in the corner tell you what it has and what it doesn't have. And you notice, guys, I slipped this video in on a gardening video. That way, all those ones that say that they're always hungry or they get hungry when they watch the video, now you're gonna get hungry again. All right, now the cucumber that's on steroids. Gonna eat half of it. Yeah, this is where we put everything for the compost pile before we put it outside. Got coffee grinds, anything, eggshells. But this is our compost thing from the house, the scraps. Presentation. All right, so this is the peanut.
No.
Butternut.
Butternut squash. Butternut.
Teardrop.
Yeah, this is a whittle one. But they're good. This is how I do it. You guys might do it a different way, but this is just how I do it. Voila!
Almost looks like pumpkin seeds.
Right, it does.
Be crazy you put that in the compost and all of a sudden we start growing squash.
And you just take it out. And I have actually known people that will take the seeds and cook them in the oven like they do pumpkin seeds or sunflower seeds. So there's that. If it's a bigger one, of course, you're going to have more seeds. So, again, there's a couple of ways you can cook butternut squash. Some people like to peel the skin off, cut it up, put it in the oven. Or you can leave it just the way it is, cut it, which that's what I'm going to do.
Almost smells like a pumpkin.
It's in the pumpkin
or a
family.
melon. I think it's a melon or
It's kind of like in the pumpkin
whatever that
family.
pink thing is.
So what we're going to do is BB is going to... Oh. Yeah, I guess I can put it in this one. It's got the lid. So you just put it in like so. Yeah, that would be perfect because it's not a very big squash. Now I'm going to add a little bit of water to it. Just a little bit to steam it and a little bit of butter. We're going to go ahead and get the oven preheated. 375. There we go. Start. Yay. So I'm just going to try to cut the butter as thin as I can. No, I don't want it swimming in butter, but to each their own. There we go. That's why I want it thin. There we go. Just like kind of like little crumbles. Alrighty. This is about a half a cup of water. Just judge it. You just want it to fill the bottom. You don't want it swimming. Because it's going to create heat. Because you're going to put a cover on it. Whether it's a glass cover, aluminum foil, you're going to cover it. Now we're going to add a little bit of salt. I'm putting on my pink Himalaya. And like I said, you're just going to add a little bit. Alright, now this is ready. You're just going to wait for your oven to preheat. And then you'll put it in the oven. And we're going to cook it for 30 minutes. And to see if they are done, no, I'm going to give it 30 more minutes. Still a little hard. They should feel like sweet potatoes when you poke your fork through. So in you go.
All right, I'm going high protein. 3 eggs I'm gonna have. BB doesn't want an egg. Everything's looking good, no rust. Been raining, covered. Let's get this started. Heck yeah. And I've been cooking mines as well as BB's, medium rare. On low. It's all been low. I've been learning a lot of stuff here. Got my shirts. No rags, not waste. Again, this is the oil that I use only to cover it overnight. This is all I use for cooking. Heck yeah. None of that brown yucky stuff anymore in the eggs ever since I cleaned the heck out of that. Looking good, guys. Again, everything is on one. That's all I'm doing it from now on. I'm cooking everything on one. Presentation. Another thing too, I've been closing the lid a lot lately. Get that full cooking all the way around. And don't use that much oil like I used to. These are thick, so. There we go. Squash is done. Everything is coming out. Oh, son of a gun. Don't ever do that. Everything's coming out good. Let that sucker cool off a little. All right, I got my tester out here.
That's perfect for me.
All right, if it's perfect for you, it's perfect for me. Check out, make sure mine's just like yours.
Yep.
Okay. Nice and juicy. The final touch. The avocado. There it is. The presentation. Don't know what you call it, but it's a lot of good eating right here. Avocado, egg, meat, and butter squash.
Yep.
Looks good. There you have it. There you have it. Heck yeah. Be my first time eating butternut squash.
Yep.
I'm gonna go for that first. Dun,
Da-da-da.
dun, dun, dun. Tastes pretty good. No taste to it, to be honest with you. It's all watery. But I do taste a hint of whatever the squash tastes like.
Butter.
Oh, this is our meal today. We hope you enjoyed today's video.
Yes, we do.
Now we're going to finish it up. Yep, this butternut squash is on point. Perfecto.
He stepped out of the comfort zone, y'all.
Mm-hmm. It's real good. Real juicy and watery.
Yep.
I'm going to give you another one. Everything's cooked to perfection.
Took a little longer to cook it, but that's okay.
Took an hour.
Yeah, it did take an hour.
Okay.
Next time I'll do it without the skin. Maybe that'll help cook it a little faster. But as long as you got that little bit of water in there, it's the juice, it doesn't dry out. But you can also bake it like a baked potato.
Right.
So.
Enjoy, guys. Enjoy. We forgot the Swanee. The Swanwa avocado. First time we tried theirs. Oh yeah.
It's good.
Definitely has a different flavor. But in the end, you get that avocado.
Yeah.
And it's very juicy and watery, too. Very juicy. Can't remember where that one was from.
The States.
Oh, United States? That's the United States one. Wow. And the cucumbers are delicious from the San Juan.
Yeah.
Oh, and no ketchup on the eggs when I eat it like this.
Oh.
Tastes real good. The yolk, especially the yolk flavor. So you guys get a gardening video and a food video. So you get hungry in the end.
Well, you've worked up an appetite.
Well, I've teased up them. I said that a lot of times we make the cooking videos or food videos. Everyone's like, I'm hungry, or or
I'm trying to stay on a diet, and you're screwing me up here.
Ashley, she had the surgery, so she can't eat right away.
Yeah.
So it's hard for her to watch these videos. So I figure I slip it in. They think they're gonna watch a gardening, and they're gonna leave this video hungry. Hungry.
Guys.
Baby, my meat is talking to me.
You'll be all right.
It's saying moo. Moo. Man versus food, and man wins.